That's right. It's your hostess with the mostest. Burning like toast is Cosmoni and right back at it, man. Listen, fresh off a debate, you dig what I'm talking about over on the Big Aboriginal TV channel. You dig what I'm talking about? Went against a brother named Root Word. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't know how the voting really turned out, but that don't really matter because you dig what I'm talking about. Anybody who actually watched the debate, you can sit and clearly show for yourself. But we gonna go through tomorrow, slow it down, and show source for source who brought out more and who actually proved their point in the debate. You dig what I'm talking about? Sometimes you got to remember, especially when you're in a new place, you dig what I'm talking about? Some things are just a popularity contest. You dig what I'm talking about? It's not about if you bring more information, if you actually prove your point. You dig what I'm talking about? That's not what it's about. It's about, you know what I mean, knowing people. You know what I mean? Do you know more people in a certain community? It's not really about the information. It's a popularity contest. But sometimes you did what I'm talking about. You go up against those things as a warrior and a champ. You don't duck from none of that. You did what I'm talking about. I knew that I was obviously going into a place that I'm not well known. You dig what I'm talking about? And the other one is, he's like the neighborhood rapscallion. He's like the lovable dumb guy. You know what I mean? He's the nigga in the hood. Oh, baby. You know what I mean? It just so it's nothing. I knew I was going against that. The debate was so easy. You dig what I'm talking about? Once we slow it down, you dig what I'm talking about? We showed who the little people was, and then when I fucked them up and told them that we actually built the pyramids, and they named them after ourselves. You dig what I'm talking about? Tihuanaco and Tehuacan, and you dig what I'm talking about? We named these places after ourselves. This is why these places are always called the cities of God. You know what I mean? Which is what Tiwanaku means, right? And also Teotihuacan. You did what I'm talking about. Shout out to Malachi, Maccabee, Megaton, Light Bomb in the house. What's the word, cutting button?
Man, big homie, man, you already know all praises to the ever-present creator.
That's right.
You dig? Very, very, very interesting debate. And for me, how I know that he know he lost it because
Mm-hmm.
bro, he kept bigging you up at the end of that. Look,
He
in
know
his
what it
own
is.
in his own research, he understands what you saying is real. You know what I mean? Uh when he read the definition, when he read the, I was like, man, why do
I'm
these
telling
cats
you with his
keep
own. I
but
brought the
man,
same source. He argued my point the whole. I brought the same source. Look, he
hey,
said pygmies is under 411. Cuz that's it. What did you talk about?
yeah, yeah. It's like so his whole thing was this is a disease and not a nation of people type, right? But
Yeah.
man, when he went and looked up the definition for homofluorescence, I hope you say it right.
Uh-huh.
Man, do you remember the definition he read?
Man,
Hey, the definition said
archaic human.
the definition says of archaic. It says small archaic human origin.
That kills any monkey dog.
Small, it right in the definition. I said, did he just read it? Did he just read that?
I think he looked at the picture and he just ran with the picture. You did
Yeah,
what I'm talking about? He didn't actually read the source. Obviously, he didn't read the source. The source says what I'm saying, that this is a little person. That's the
yeah.
whole debate.
And then again, Cal, you gotta realize that the people who are watching this
Yeah.
already believe that little niggas are myths.
Right.
They already believe that. You know what I mean? The little short little, no matter what you talking about, the what's the name of that little bastard at the end of the rainbow? The
Leopard.
leprechauns and shit. You know what I mean? So you
Mhm.
dealing with a people who have been kind of reared in a society to where all that's myth anyway. So
Yeah,
people
you know, I
already
mean,
are watching. People already is gonna watch that debate with a preconceived notion, right? That is all mythological. So you already it's already like the deck already stacked against you. You
I know.
showed up and did your thing, right? And trip off this. I saw several times in the chat that damn, I just learned something. Damn, I just learned something. I'm talking about when you was talking, right?
Yeah.
And then one cat who acted like he wanted some smoke with you a while back, but then he just fell off the scene and never said nothing else about you. He even in the chat was like, "Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Cosmo cooking." I'm talking about Lex Vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did.
he in the chat. He was in the chat like, "Hold on, damn."
What listen, the brother Lex know what it is, man.
Mm.
You dig what I'm talking about? We didn't have no smoke with each other, not no real shit. You dig what I'm talking about? What I've noticed is Lex will at least give it up when he sees some real nigga shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he see it, he'll just, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there it go. You dig what
Yeah,
I'm
had to keep it solid. You feel me? But
had to
nah,
keep
man, look what you presented, because you know I was reading through the doc before you went live. So what you presented was very easy to understand. Um, um, it's wild though when the information is that simple and right there in your face, and then you can just trip off the reaction of the chat, and people like, hold on, what you saying? Evolution? Hold on, what you saying? And people are not focused on the topic of the debate.
right.
These are the people that are judging. You know, our attention spans are not as long as they used to be. And we already coming into this with a preconceived notion. We're really not judging these things based off the presentation, based off delivery, and based off the facts and evidence that bro pulled out. He
Did you
dumped it. You
see
know what I
that he brought out a
mean?
chart? You see, he
Right.
brought out a chart where that showed a range of human height of Homo
Yeah.
sapiens. He had one in there, 1'8", 2'6", regularly on his chart. If they didn't exist, why are there bones?
Yeah.
Why? How can these people make these calculations and know that there was a 2'6" person if a 2'6" person didn't exist?
Yeah, yeah. His whole thing is, see, he's admitting they do exist. He's seen that through
Right.
his research, but now he's just saying this is a disease condition. It's not whole tribes or nations of people doing this or trying to build that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So you're already fighting against spookism and ignorance, and you dig what I'm talking about. So it's always an uphill fight. But bro, the thing is, I clearly won.
Yeah, yeah. Easy work.
It's not. It's actually not close. And this is why Root Word was like, yeah, like shout out to Cosmon, because really I couldn't let my guard down and woo woo woo. This nigga did his whole presentation on the fly.
I know. I know. Look, when he was trying to concede time and everything.
I will never, ever, 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 ever take a debate if it's not against a true scholar ever again. See, that's my fault. You dig what I'm talking about? Because the people
Mhm.
who don't know, who watching from the outside, watching us debate, you dig what I'm talking about, are dumb as fuck for the most part, ignorant especially to this topic. So they looking at a dumb motherfucker talk about nothing, and then they watching a guy actually put the thing together. So they don't, because we're arguing and debating, they don't know who's actually the wise man. We both
Yeah,
fools.
exactly.
You dig what I'm talking about? So you dig what I'm saying? Especially when in their mind, oh, this is all fairy tale and spookism anyway. But well, how does fairy tale and spookism get into your Bible?
Right, or
So
she,
how is your God
or into any tradition at that.
any
You know
tradition?
what I mean?
It's all of it. How are there little bones, but there ain't no little people? And then the whole fact is, I know I won the debate. That's not even a question. I'm not looking at the polls. I know I won the debate. Firstly, I don't think a lot of us was in there. I ain't see one vortex in the chat. You did what I'm talking about. I ain't see one vortex in the chat. So wherever y'all was watching, it is what it is. I don't know. You did what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nah, bro. Shit, brothers and sisters was up in there. We was watching. We was all in the chat, in the Facebook Messenger chat, chopping it up.
That's why y'all didn't vote.
Yeah, no, shit, nigga. I voted on 3 or 4 different accounts. Yeah, you switch account, go vote again, switch account, go vote again. Yeah. We was voting. And then if you go back into the Creative Gang chat, you see people say, I vote for Cal, I vote for Cal, I vote for Cal. Yeah, bros was voting.
That's what's up, man. Thank y'all. Look who came in the thing. Look who then kicked in the door. Stepped in with the folks. Elisha Shalom. What it do?
Hey, peace. Hold up. Me goddamn. Yeah, my bad.
That's crazy though. From the outside in.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I goddamn. You know what I mean? I just got to finish filming, so I caught the 3rd round. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you was going in and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga Cosmo killing it. But when I seen dude tactic, I was like, oh, this nigga coming with the trickery. You know what I'm saying? Trickery meaning to say like he's because I got to go back and see the 1st and 2nd round, but I just caught the 3rd round, and it seems like he was just rebuttaling what you were saying, outside of like really presenting an argument.
No, actually, he agreed with me on most points. He just tried to twist the argument in his point of view. But actually, he agreed with me that there are little people on the earth. He just tried to say that they're all sick.
They're all diseased. He was saying that they're all diseased. You know what I mean?
When he said that part,
these are not tribes of people, whatever. But no, listen to me. He doing his research, doing the quick little research that he did. He bumped right into these little people. He bumped right into them, and that's why he kept. That's why he was saying he was giving Cal his props. He gave Cal his props several times at the end of the debate.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
listen. I know we know when we see a nigga get robbed in a fight. You dig what I'm talking about? I ain't got a mark on my face, and he over there bleeding, but he won.
Hey, it's the same thing with the little nigga is on the Source Debate League. It's the same exact thing, bro. You know what I mean?
This is why though you gotta debate people who scholarly and will give it up though.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about when you're quoting my sources, trying to use the same source, or I used your source to debunk you, because your source says what I'm saying. It's saying pygmies and dwarves are 2 different things.
Yep.
Your source is proving my statement. So how could I ever lose this debate? You dig what I'm talking about? To anybody who's logical. I didn't. So tomorrow we gonna get it.
He did the razzle and dazzle, son. Now he did the razzle and dazzle shit. That's what he did, Joe. Because I'm listening to the nigga. I'm like, oh, he's using that tactic. Because you know niggas strategical on this side. So I'm looking at how niggas could be strategic. So I'm like, oh, this nigga using, because when he was he couldn't even say homonym right.
So
he going over words saying blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm like
blah blah blah. He said, listen, he said blah 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 so many times. Listen, this is why, this you gotta, this a learning lesson. Because you got to remember where you at. In a room full of clowns, nigga put on a red nose. You dig what I'm talking about? I should have got up there and clowned and jigabooed and did. So next time I know.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. Because I was like,
if you got to put on a clown, look, we ain't playing dress up for nobody. No, we just don't need to be over there if we got to play dress up.
No, that part too. But you dig what I'm talking about. You got to remember, sometimes our people are the clowns. So we got to go to the circus to put up the clowns. We got to go to the circus to get a clown. You did what I'm talking about.
Look. When I seen your presentation, I'm like, all right, this is the usual. This is how the gods cook, nigga. We cooking right now.
Yeah.
But then the nigga came with the motherfucking jokey shit. So when I seen that tactic, I was like, all right, Cosmo, you may have to start clowning this nigga because he tried to use that tactic. And I know how you get it in when you get the clowning. But you kept it on a scholastic. Your presentation would have been much better on Sonetta. It would have been more expected.
Correct.
Them niggas was playing games. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey man, your presentation is off the chain. You got to remember, I read it last night. Remember, I told you, I say the only thing he could possibly even come with is some jokes and some theatrics. That's it. You can't get around all that, bro. You're bringing up
in a popularity contest that wins.
Yeah, absolutely, big dog. Hey, look, we supposed to walk away from these type of things already knowing though. Like, don't you feel when the deck's stacked against you?
Right.
Don't you feel it? Like I knew the deck was stacked against you.
I knew the deck was stacked against
you. I knew it. I'm like, shit, the only way he's not gonna be able to out-present Cal.
No.
He's not gonna put together a better presentation. He can't talk better.
You know what? The nigga basically admits you really beat him. That's what he basically said.
What happened.
Indirectly.
He did. Listen. He did. Listen what I'm saying. I'm over there like, shh, nigga, right. Did y'all watch the same debate I just watched? And he like, oh man, you sharp. You couldn't. I couldn't go on my offense because I had to be on defense because you was bringing so many sources. I didn't know where to go. And he said I couldn't get on my offensive game. I was on my defense. You know what that mean? That mean you got beat up.
Man, look, bro.
Because I didn't play with him. See, I knew that's what he was gonna do. He was gonna do the jokey. The play, the ha. So I put my jabs in there, but they're intellectual. So you gotta be sharp to eat the joke is in the presentation. You see what I'm saying? It's that I don't have to bash you. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah, all the little theatrics and play. I ain't look.
I ain't with that shit.
I shouldn't have to reduce what I'm doing to that to even for people to understand. Okay, this is like scholastic and excellence y'all looking at right now. Right. Like, do you see the articles this man just went through? Do you see the firsthand accounts of people saying they dug up these graves and bodies and shit? Are you seeing that the archaeology that like every level of it just bro went? And then what was excellent about what you did, you started out in America. Then you went off the
stayed in America, until the second time I showed him, I brought it out, I broadened it, and
you went outside. You went outside America just for a little bit, and these niggas lost their mind. Oh, big bro, why you over there doing that? This supposed to be about America. I'm like, that's how I knew these cats don't have the mental capacity to even understand greatness, or even look at, or even trip off strategy. The whole first round, you kept them boys in America.
Listen, you got to remember they're stuck in an American paradigm, so everything has to be America.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about, that's all they care about. Only American, Indian, Aboriginal. They don't look at the world. They're like in a closeted little pigeonhole type ideology. Everything America first, America everything. I don't believe that. I just happen to be an Aboriginal American. You dig what I'm talking about? My thing is I show the shit here. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't even give a damn about none of that. Really, the only reason I'm even over there is to let y'all know that y'all had an Aboriginal spirituality. And guess what? The only place in the world where the fuck it's found is in Owaspie.
Yeah, you pulled the O out too. I seen you. I said, okay.
Yeah, busting with that bitch. You dig what I'm talking about? I came out with the chopper hitting them heavy. Show the Mound Builder Bible proving 35,000 BC.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? In the Mound Builder Bible is already both.
Yep.
So that means you had the science of the seas, mathematics, and the science of the stars, woodworking. You dig what I'm talking about? You had navigational skills all that before you ever built the boat. How 35,000 years ago in it's fake? Who did it then? You didn't do it. I showed that the mound builder and the Aboriginal are father and son. They kin. Right? They just don't understand that we the big people.
Yeah, and then when you brought up Ahuan and all that, that's where you really lost them. They wasn't even.
Yeah,
they was so stuck on the little Danny DeVito midget looking niggas and tripping off his jokes and captivated by his silliness. By the time you connected it to the Ahuan, you know what I mean? They and then showed the Ahua in different phrases and all that, different towns, and that was way over their head, bro. They was nowhere near like you was off any theory by then.
Yeah.
He was off any theory by then. It was like, man, okay.
That's why they call me the gamma ray though. They can't even see this light register.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even see it. They don't know why they sizzling and burning. You just fried.
Yeah, man. But nah, bro. I salute you. Like I say, you know, we be sharing our docs with each other, just, you know, reading over it, seeing, you know what I mean, seeing each other perspective and all that. So I knew what you was coming with last night, and it was like, damn, boy.
I'm a just break it down and put it and do that as a class. You do,
yeah,
and just show it.
Wait to the slow roll. What time you want to do that tomorrow? That got to get done. What time you want to do that tomorrow?
That's that. Yeah, we gonna cook on hen. You dig what I'm talking about? Y'all already know that. My little bro, the mix master.
Put
the Houston screw on that thing. He slowed that thing down.
Man, we can start if you want, man. We can start around 11 or noon your time.
Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow.
Bet.
You dig? And we can just sit on up and get that done. Cause that, you know, that's gonna run. That's gonna be north of 4-5 hours. You know what I mean? That's gonna be north of that, but we need to go ahead and run that back, spin the block, and just slow it down. You know what I mean? I'll go live, put it up on the credit game, TV as well. Slow that deal down, boy.
All the way down, because listen, really what they got was a master class. They thought that I was just going to be some, I don't know what they thought, a gung-ho goofy without no scholarship.
All right.
Talking about, no, that's never what I was, and ain't never what I'm going to try to act like to be. But sometimes I get it. You dig what I'm talking about? Sometimes you gotta, when you whooping them, next time I whoop them, I'm gonna hit a little Ali shuffle. You dig what I'm talking about? This is what they want to see. They just want to see a little flair. He that nice. Because really, if this was a fight, boy, I ain't even get touched.
I know, hey, bro. If anybody really knew what it was, man, I'm telling you, hey, bro, hey, I salute you, man. That deal was tight. The presentation, like that stuff you brought out, you ain't nobody getting around it, dude. But I told y'all that earlier in the chat. I said he only coming with theatrics. That's it. And
I apologize for all that buck dancing. You did what I'm talking about, shooking and jiving, even before the debate. In my opening round, I apologize because I knew that's what he was gonna do. That's all he can do.
Did the nigga present any sources in his rounds? Because I got to go back and watch it. But did he present any sources?
He did it like off the fly, but I used his sources.
So he ain't have nothing prepared, like how you had your shit prepared.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Yeah, it was more like Google, like he was Wikipedia. Okay, I mean that's what's up. But if you seen how Cal came with, I'm talking about Dr. Susan Martinez, different articles, archaeology backing up what he talking about. He looking at bones and firsthand testimonies of people who was traveling in the 1800s. Like he came with it.
Genetics. How do you have genetics on a people who don't exist?
Exactly. There it is.
I showed it, and then see, like I showed that the little people, the pygmies in America and the pygmies in Africa ain't even the same people. They two different people.
But my thing is, like, if you don't have a presentation, my nigga, how you gonna call that a debate? Like, how you gonna represent that as a debate if you just going as you go along? You know what I mean? Or he hear your presentation and try to piggyback and scrutinize with you instead of having an actual presentation presenting his argument.
Right. Yeah, it was like he was debating. He was trying to debunk on the fly. So that's all.
Case in point.
That's all he was doing.
And then the crazy part is he straight used evolution and then tried to say that I'm using evolution, but I'm trying to debunk evolution. What? Listen, he trying to tell y'all monkeys. Nigga, no. I'm talking about people. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He was talking about man,
bro. The pan genus, and I debunked that by showing that there are modern pines on Earth today. There are monkeys, there are chimpanzees, and bonobos. Why ain't they evolving into men still?
Sela, he went and read the definition of Homo florescens, and it said of small, archaic human origin.
Yeah, and that's what I said. He playing the open. He's reading what's there. That's actual facts. That's documented science at the moment. And then he's trying to clown it, and niggas is going off the clowning.
Yes,
as if that's motherfucking sports or some shit. You know, like exactly. I'm like,
the crazy shit is when you say like Homo sapien sapien, when you say things like that in Latin, they think monkey. You see how weird that is? You see how limiting that is to the ideal of what a human is?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? So they kind of be in this little box, so they vote for who they know. Hit the link, Yahweh True. Hit the link, Prince. You dig what I'm talking about? Come let them know what y'all thought. We gonna put some promethazine in this thing tomorrow. Though.
Listen to me, we about to slow that block
all the way down.
Wait.
Because really, what y'all watched was a master throwing his Jews to swine. Damn. I wasted all that time. Bro, we should have had this debate.
No. You ain't wasting no time. Now there ain't no such thing. Remember, we delivering hell and untying knots. You know what I mean? It was several people in that chat. It was several people in that chat that said, I just learned something new.
Yeah, and when I caught that third round, I'm seeing niggas vouching for you today. I don't know these folks, you know what I'm saying? And then we don't go by no polls or no votes or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We go by
information.
Man, wait till we slow down. You remember we slowed down Cosmon Cow debate with Judah Natural, boy? How bloody it got, boy.
That shit was overkill.
Wait till we slow this one down. Judah Natural actually did a better job against Cal than this dude did, to be honest.
Fact.
To be honest.
Yeah, at least Judah Nance went and pulled out some shit. This dude from where just the third round, I'm like, oh, this nigga, he using that tactic. Okay, he clowning. I'm like, all right, Kaz got this because he don't come back and clown the nigga back. But I'm catching the tail end of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, see, he did. The brother said anthropology was created by the Third Reich in Germany at the College of Copenhagen.
He did some quick Wikipedia research type shit. I seen the screen and shit.
Bro, that's wrong. So I did. I showed that the very first archaeologist in the world is King Nabonidus. He dug out the old Sumerian deposit in 550 BC. This is during the time of the Persians. You dig what I'm talking about? This Darius time. You dig what I'm talking about? This Nebuchadnezzar and them. This all them. You dig what I'm saying? So he was totally on my side. He was just you know what?
I ain't never seen
crowd was confused.
Yep.
So He just said what he know they would believe.
That's it.
Yeah, he used that magic, man.
See,
Like Garfield said, he used that Brooklyn magic. That's what he used.
he know to win with them over there. He got to avoid anything that remotely references scripture, because so many of them niggas is dead set against anything that got anything scriptural to it. So that's what they was. Wow, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. That shit was crazy.
Man, salute to the guy Cosmon Cal, man. Look,
listen, whatever the movement was, right? Let me see. Let me just say, whatever the movement is, it is not. It don't got no spiritual highlight to it. You dig what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It is based in what you can see. That's it. You dig what I'm talking about? And I think it's a waste of time if that's the approach that you gonna come out of it, because what you think you about to get out of it, you not. You dig what I'm talking about? Because the focus is wrong. You know what I mean? So, hey, Prince, what's the word?
man, salute to the big brother, man. Salute to God in the name of the ever-present one. Yes, sir. I already know you went in there. I already know you sauteed them niggas something crazy, my bro. I already know. Your scholarship is so, I mean, you talking about Susan B. Martinez. They have no idea, bro, of even just the caliber of her scholarship.
Right.
The sources you bring in. I already know he just Wikipedia and shit.
Right. You did.
This is your, you know what I'm saying? People got, he don't know he's dealing with an organic body of faithists that been researching this shit for 20, 30 years strong. These niggas have no clue who they dealing with. And this ain't to just blow up, you know, to flatter my brother at all. It's just truth. I already knew you was gonna go and whatever, you know what I mean? Man,
and that shit dangerous, because like you called it out, like, man, you got niggas over there call themselves teaching shit and don't, and they like these niggas is really supporting evolution and eugenics and shit, and think because the nigga said the word, he not. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's crazy, man.
They brainwashed and they slow.
Not only that, they ideologies. You remember he just went up there and preached that you are a monkey from Africa. You did, but then he'll talk shit about Darwin or Flannery or any of these other people who added these racist ideologies into this stuff. You did what I'm talking about, trying to build a history into the world. You know what I mean? If you're not, the crazy part is we know he never studied anything. First of all, he went and looked that shit up just now.
Man, like you said, you gotta stop debating these sissy ass niggas, cause your energy is too heavy for that shit, bro. You need to stop doing that type of shit. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to do it.
I got my first one supposed to be coming up. I was supposed to be me and the dude YK the True post that, because in the chat, man, like I was getting so heated because I'm like, y'all niggas don't even realize, first y'all claim you respect your ancestors, but y'all don't even understand how much disrespect y'all showing. You don't even know what it means to be an Aboriginal if you don't believe there's a creator.
Right.
So I don't
what are your ancestors? They just thoughts and memories? Do you know any? Have you spoken to any of them?
Nope.
You don't.
Only reason they ain't because they in darkness.
You in your feelings about this Aboriginal stuff. I get it. You're happy about it. You did what I'm talking about, but you know nothing of your ancestors.
Woo wee! You trying to do a whole seance exorcism and a therapy session with these Negroes? That to say that's what they need. You see what I'm saying? But they just gonna yell at you and coon and buffoon around because they have really nothing sound to stand upon. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm not even mad I missed it. I mean, I want to see what you put there. I can't wait till tomorrow, man, to the slow cook, so I can see you wield this gamma ray bow, nigga, like nobody's business. I already know, because I'm gonna absorb all of the light. These niggas ain't gonna get none of it because they like the darkness. They gonna go hide under a rock and laugh and giggle and talk shit while agreeing with Darwinism and bullshit like that. And we just gonna keep laughing at these niggas while they gods fall and quiver.
What they don't get, they done made this ideal they got. You dig what I'm talking about? This is what I get it. Hey, Finoka. This is my auntie. Y'all say what up to my auntie Shay Shay.
Hello, my auntie.
That's the Queen Finoka. She's got an Indian name. But yeah, she my favorite. But I think you dig what I'm talking about. This will age well, if you know what I'm saying, Prince. I think this will age well because
it's in the ethos for sure.
Yeah, it's out there. You dig what I'm talking about? Because why would these people lie about seeing these things? I mean, credible men, eyewitnesses, like, yo, I dug the grave up. I looked in there. I seen this a little person. I person who's smarter than me. You dig what I'm talking about? And he looked at it. He said, "Dang, he got a whole mouthful of teeth. How he only 2 feet tall, but he got a whole mouthful of teeth. We thought this was a baby."
Wow.
He got his
grown ass man.
And then there's all types of these niggas everywhere. I showed a bunch of them just in America.
Man, I'm telling you, I seen a leprechaun. What they call a leprechaun when I was in kindergarten. No cap. I be looking at them, I think about my life, like, what the fuck? Why the hell? And I thought it was a thought, that just a dream or something, you know? Until one of my close friends, man, I call him my best friend to this day. We was in the same kindergarten class, Madera, California. Nigga, we seen a leprechaun that our teachers was showing to us. In a sense.
My bad, bro.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a white dude got a YouTube channel called Is It Possible or something like that, or is this possible? About 2 weeks or 2-3 weeks ago, he had a video like different TikToks and cell phone footages he go dig up off the internet, and there were these Mexican cats. I want to say Mexican, but it was somewhere like Central South America. And they was driving in this truck to a construction site, and he caught on his cell phone these 2 or 3 little people that was probably 1.5 feet tall, bro, walking across the road in HD.
Oh, Osby say Jaja keep every type of man is still around. In a sense, that's why people can't prove it evolution, because if his evolution was real, nigga, why the monkey still ain't? Why Jaja still not spinning that vortex on them chimpanzees, my nigga?
Right.
Because that's not it. But he did say he was gonna leave a remnant of his different types of men that he made throughout time.
Yep.
That's somewhere in Osby. I don't know exactly the script and verse. Source up on me, but it's in there. I read it. I think Susan B said it in her book too. She quoted it.
Yeah, it's in Owaski.
Cause you've been over there longer than me, man. Is it works? Because I wanted to do the debate because I don't like the fact they got clowns over there misleading the people that really trying to learn something about themselves. Is it?
Okay. Okay. It's about how you looking at it. You dig what I'm talking about? If you're trying to make an impact immediately, no, it ain't worth it. But if you step back, and my point of view of even why I interact with the brothers is because the movement is correct in the sense, right, that these people are waking up to their Aboriginal history. We get that. Owaski even says that that's gonna happen. Owaski says that literally it's the Algonquins, the ancient Algonquins, that are the Ashars or guardian angels of the remnant of the faith that stock in America today, and that's every Negro in America.
Got to be, boy. Talking about millions associated in phalanx. Boy,
you had Aboriginal Algonquin Ashar if you was born in the Americas after 1848.
That's us.
That's it. For the next, guess what? Guess what? For the next 3,000 years, you're
All
gonna have
praise. All
gods
praise.
who are shars who raise people up from down here. Because you know what? Guess what? We got a stock that's 70,000 plus years old to pick from. How high raised you gonna be in 70,000 years? That's Adam in them. That's the first ions in them. How high raised are they?
Made no sense.
Guess what? They gonna come back and they gonna be the new Ashars. And then guess what? In time, guess what? We gonna come back and be the Ashars. Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you looking for it in the short run, no, because you know everybody know everything. Everybody know everything, and you know it's very opinionated, and it's America first, and blah blah blah, and we did everything. Man, y'all listen. Y'all don't understand the oneness of Creator. You think something happened in one place and it didn't happen somewhere else at the same time? You think he just made man in one place? So basically you're religious and you do agree with the outer Africa theory. Because whether you saying this one or two man came out of America, or whether you saying this one or two people came out of Africa, that is a migration theory that you can't prove. I'm just saying it's been people here.
Especially seeing as how you got different types of men. Right. Based on the different types of climate and regions from which that man was settled and birthed from.
And you told him he was suffering cognitive dissonance in the beginning. And that's what a lot of it is, man. I think a lot of them cats, they so traumatized by being lied to, bro. Yeah. They don't.
Yeah, that's real. It is. You know, when you start to really get knowledge of self, you dig what I'm talking about, and you really start to see how much they've been lying to you. It do make you feel away.
Yeah.
But what you do after that, though, that's what make you who you are. Are you gonna be up there shucking and jiving, clowning, doing all that fuckery, or are you gonna be about your business, something, trying to? Because see, the thing is, look, whatever happened tonight, they seen a master at work. There are people now, before I got on that thing, who now say that not only did he prove they was real, he showed how where the bones are, what they did, what they're called. What the name of America is to tie the people back to the land. You dig what I'm talking about? So they'll look back in time, big picture, right? Big picture. It's very much so worth it. Why? Because these are the people who are going to be our next senators.
I see what you're saying.
Who will be our next presidents and heroes, and you dig what I'm talking about? And I like that they others, and I like that they ain't got no fear. And I see, if one thing they can't never get around, whether they call it God or whatever they get to, whatever they get to, you know they don't. None of them say ain't no creator. So
can't say that.
Like he tried to fight me this morning.
Yep.
He tried to fight me back on that this morning, but you know that's because we was about to get into a debate. He don't want to agree with nothing I'm saying. I get that.
Right. He in battle mode.
But so when I asked him, was there a creator? He said it's just not a man and a woman. I said, so there is a creator. I'm gonna just say that you saying there is, right? So my thing is, if the creator did all and all is all, well, then he would already have to have already made every possibility that possibly could possibly happen already happened. It already had it been done. He just been doing it over and over and over and over. His nigga just don't stop.
It don't stop, bro. Creator is you cannot fathom Man, unfathomable. The creator is undefeatable, unstoppable, unfathomable, man. And Negroes who try to come up against the creator like Anu Asaj and niggas of the like.
Listen, man, it is what it is. But there are some people today who absolutely know there are a small race stock of people here in the Americas. I've now introduced you to the idea they are the mound builders. Now, watch this. In about a year, everybody gonna start saying that the mound builders is the oldest people in the world, right? And then now you're gonna have to tie them back to these little people, right? And then they gonna try to regurgitate my ideals and put them right back out like they're theirs. Remember this date. Remember this.
He did it during the debate. He spent 2 rounds repeating and restating everything you had just said.
The brother said, blah blah blah. What y'all have said to me? Be for real. If Cosmon got up there and said blah blah blah, blah 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 blah,
I said, Cosmon, what the hell is you doing?
A whole third round. What you y'all niggas would be cussing me out?
Yeah, we would have been on your ass for that one, boy.
Y'all wouldn't let me get past with that. Ain't no way.
But nah, your shit was scholarly, man. It's like when I tuned in, I was like, this nigga cooking right now. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. I hate I missed the first 2 rounds, but I'm like that third round, I'm like, this nigga cooking, and this is the third round.
Wait, homie was reading from his source saying blah blah blah.
Yes.
He could have pronounced the words. The nigga could have pronounced the words.
You got to be out your ever-loving mind, my nigga. Wow, that's embarrassing, cuz.
Yeah, whatever that say, and keep reading them. Like,
what?
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
For real, bro. For real, like that.
Oh, no. See that? I would have said, look, I can't even debate. I would have got off and walked off the court, cuz. Like, I can't even play you no more, little nephew. I got to go, cuz.
But
you don't even know how to read, nigga. You can't even read your source. Get off my goddamn nigga.
Real respect, real though. You dig what I'm talking about in the understanding, and the real ones, they recognize. You dig what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, this is why he was like, yeah. Cosmon sharp. You know what I mean? This was a good debate. Blah, blah, blah.
He had to big up the champion because he already know, man, you got to keep it real first. You know who really won, bro. You did not.
Man, you know, that man, Root my homeboy. I fuck with Root over there, man. Root okay dude, man, but he know he ain't winning that shit, man.
Where was the debate at? What was the league you was in?
Aboriginal.
Oh, okay. I never.
Power Debate League. Yeah,
well,
we gonna listen. We gonna put that
just blasting all these debate leagues about the water, man. That's so funny, bro. Salute to the creator gang, man. I love this shit.
Listen. We gonna hit it with that lean tomorrow. We gonna slow that thing down. Put that Houston.
Fact.
Dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. No later than noon Eastern time tomorrow, man. Noon Eastern time tomorrow. No later than that. Between 11 and 12. Look, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. We gonna slow that sucker down. You dig? And we gonna see. And the slow, y'all, just fair use, not fair use, fair warning. The slowdown is bloody.
Oh yeah.
The slowdown is bloody. That's when you really see if nigga really was in his bag.
That's when you see a nigga whole jawbone shatter when Muhammad when Mike Tyson connect nigga with that right hook. You gonna see that whole.
What I'm saying is when the slowdown happened, that's how you really can tell who really was in their bag, putting their presentation together. You know what I mean? Who really was up at night and shit, and you know what I mean?
Right.
Sleeping, damn near arguing with their wife just so they can put this shit together so the people can have something. And then here come a nigga with this microwave ass TV dinner.
The brother
nigga, I just cooked a full course meal for you niggas.
Yeah, that's real shit though. That's real shit. And it's disappointing to a degree because it's like you spent your time and effort to really bring scholastic information, and here you got a nigga goofing off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real tough.
It's a real disservice to the whole community. That's why we know you unconscious niggas ain't conscious. Y'all endorsing it.
But look, this is planting seeds though. You know, we Johnny Appleseed this thing. You know,
we so righteous, bro.
We do like a good fire in the woods. You dig what I'm talking about? We come and burn your shit down, but out of that out of them ashes come even more super and charged growth out of the ground. You dig what I'm talking about? So yeah, I didn't wiped away some of that spookism, some of that myth, some of that folklore, because I tied it right to your Bible and showed you how they regurgitated it to you. And listen, in the end of the day, it was ugly today. It was really a shit show. You dig what I'm talking about? I beat that boy up bad, and he know it. He know it. And he know I'm live. So if y'all want to tag, as a matter of fact, tag root word in here. He'll tell you. He'll tell you how's my sharp wit. We gonna slow it down.
Like I was saying earlier to you though, like you had to go into that knowing the deck was stacked against you.
I already know.
That right there shows integrity and character right there. To show up knowing you outnumbered and the odds is against you, and still show out. You feel me?
And this is how you. This is after this. Let's just say if this was a real fight, right? Now, after they've actually seen what really happened, right? Not the homeboys and the people, whether you win or lose, they will vote for you. You dig what I'm talking about? Not those people, but the people who really watched it. You dig what I'm talking about? They see this butcher job. Now, the next time anybody say something to me, guess what it's gonna be? They're gonna look and say, I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see what he's saying first, and try to pick a hole in what he's saying.
Oh yeah. You got to.
You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna approach me different because what you thought it was ain't what it is.
Hey Cal, what you saying is they got to study the game tape from here on out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you taught these niggas how to debate.
Hey, they gotta bring their game face and study the game tapes. You know what I mean?
There it is.
You already know.
There it is. And then we box them in. We'll show it. The whole style is to. I would debate a nigga how I would debate myself.
Yeah. There you go.
I lay the information out and put the strongest information to try to debunk it. Listen,
master with it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. That's how you do that. You prepare against yourself.
Listen, what I did was lit a fire.
That's the same thing I did with the Zoya. I prepared like I was preparing to go against me. Easy work. Shit, what the fuck you mean, niggas? I know I'm going to look. I'm meticulous.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna keep it real with yourself first. That's one thing I know.
You said what, bro?
I was saying you're gonna keep it real with yourself first. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you
ain't gonna put no rinky dink attack up against yourself because you ain't a dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
The way you know you got them though, and look, this is something that happens every debate. All you got to do is watch. And the lose dies by his own source. Every debate is going.
And the funny thing,
you sound like you're in the Matrix a little bit, bro. Sound like you're in the Matrix a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
What about now? I'm saying every debate, all y'all got to do is watch and pay attention. In every debate, the loser always commits suicide with his own source, meaning his source is going to debunk his position in every debate. And tonight, one of the times Root Word debunked himself was when he went and read that definition for homofluorescence. When he went and read that debunked everything that he was talking against. Yep. Everything.
Yep.
And when he showed the source for pygmy, which said every pygmy male is under 4'11". He died on his source. That's what it always does.
That's why I feel like that's why when the purpose of a debate should be to get to the truth, right? Where we can have an understanding of what we both trying to understand, a solid understanding, something practical. But these niggas don't think like that. That's why they kill themselves.
No, that ain't a debate. That ain't a debate. Let me tell you what a debate is.
Go ahead.
A debate is a form or platform where you can go out and lay out your beliefs, right? But those promote proofs win debates. It don't matter what the actual point is, whether the people believe the point or not. Right? It's about can you prove your stance, right? And my thing was, dude, you wasn't able to prove your stance. You didn't show that the people was real. You actually you didn't show that they weren't real. You showed that they were real. And then I showed. Listen, when they really confused, and if you notice, especially in my last two debates, right, the debater turned around mid-debate and starts agreeing with me. Agreeing with me the whole night. The debate is, are little people real? A little person is anybody 4'10" and under. I showed a bunch of them. And then I showed old ones. Shit from the 1900s. Shit from the 1800s. Shit from thousands of years ago.
Whole nations of people 4'11" or under.
Then he went and even showed that they was in America. He showed that they was part of the tribe. He said, "Yeah, they're my people right there." And like Illinois and Michigan, we like, bro, you just admitted, like you just admitted.
It didn't listen. Pseudos die by the source. Remember, he said Ireland comes from Lake Erie. He said the little people of Ireland come from Lake Erie. Where is Lake Erie, y'all? Lake Erie is in America. You dig what I'm talking about? Pseudos die by their sources. So if you're admitting that there's a little people in Europe and they came from Lake Erie, that means there were little people in the Americas before the little people got there in Ireland.
Wow.
Pseudos die by their sources. You dig what I'm talking about? It is what it is. I think Maccabee probably jump back in here. You dig what I'm talking about? Man, Sela, yeah, go back. We gonna slow that thing down, put some promethazine on there, hit it with that Ohana.
Yes,
You
sir.
dig what I'm talking about? And turn this corner real nice and slow. You dig what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna let bro put the mix master on it.
So who set it off? Did you set it off or he set it off first round?
I set it off.
Okay. I know that shit was fire, man.
Man, what? Listen, bro.
I may just wait till the slowdown to watch it instead of going back and watch it again.
Right. You about yeah. You dig what I'm talking about? What James Giant say? Everything about this greater light Owaspi is true. It has to be because the Illuminati is tormenting me. Something terrible about this. I believe in all creator and I proclaim it. He further says they're just about ready to put me in Facebook jail, so I'm gonna keep it cool. Pray for me because I don't know how long I'm going to last out here. Everybody deserted me except the creator, and that's how it be.
Wow.
Welcome
That's
to the
how
Matrix.
it be, James Giant. Hold on, nigga. Hey, look, when you get to the bottom of your rope, guess what? Tie a knot. Tie a knot.
Facts.
Use your legs.
Yep.
You dig what I'm talking about? You must learn to save you. You, your savior.
Man, we got so many Ashars and ASAPs and righteous gods, man, rocking with us to lift us up too, man. It's like,
listen,
obviously we got Jaja, ever present virtue all day, every day, which is all you really need, like you're saying.
It's a good work because literally what I did was now the plane level. I burnt the plane down. You dig what I'm talking about? It's level. Now we got new, fresh ground. You dig what I'm talking about? Ready to be fertilized. You dig what I'm talking about? And guess what? We're gonna give them that Jaja. Of course. You dig what I'm talking about? Once they understand that this what you missing. This why what you doing ain't working. This why you can't get people together. You dig what I'm talking about? Because your focus is wrong. Once your focus is, once your focus is creator, you can't lose.
It's impossible. That's the coldest part I've ever heard.
I just showed you this tonight. I walked into a snake's den. That wasn't my home. I'm the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the underdog. And y'all watch that debate. Boy, he got beat bad. Wait till you see. I beat him in real time bad. I used his source. First of all he did was Google. So all I did was type in what he had up there. And it pulled right up. So I used his sources literally
against him.
Live. I used his source that he just showed.
That's like using his own hand to punch him in the head with, Cosmo. Why you do that boy like that?
You know how you
then he picked his hand up and did it himself again a couple times. It was like
the boy was punch drunk off his own fist. God damn.
It was terrible, man. But yo, I got to bounce, bro. I'm gonna be on the I'm gonna be on the tomorrow with y'all, man. But hey, Cos, I got YK the Truth. He supposed to be hitting me up because in the chat I told him I want that creator smoke. So I'm gonna try to line up. Is there a creator? That's what I want the debate to be. So I'm gonna try to line that up over there.
That's dope. You dig what I'm talking about? That's dope. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, you can you handle it? Got it?
All right, man. Just watch.
Yeah.
Just watch.
You got that.
No more, bro. Creator undefeated, bro. You listen.
All day, every day.
Your homework. Do your due diligence. He's so simple. You did what I'm talking about.
Righteous.
Listen, the fact that there is a sun means that there is somebody who makes suns.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that there is a deer means that somebody made the very first one and coded the DNA for it.
Mm.
The very name they claim.
There are no watches that overstand the watchmaker.
Mm. That lingo, boy.
You can't even claim Aboriginal if you don't acknowledge there's a creator, because the word Aboriginal, ab, is from. Original means beginning, and al is another translation of L.
Come on.
So how you Aboriginal but ain't no creator? Can't be.
Your very name, boy. You cut them with their own hand again.
I mean, he ain't gonna get past round one.
You dig what I'm talking about? This ain't nothing. We praise Geechee over here. See, the difference is we always knew the difference between Geechee and Manito. Yep. We always knew. Now we forgot. Somebody got to bring it back, bro. So if it is that you dig what I'm talking about, this is what you got to do and go through to get the message through. I'm built for it. You dig?
Yeah. And he got a big voice over there too. That's why I wanted him. I was like, yeah, you got a big voice. I'm the new guy over here. So yeah, let me get that one.
Well, the crazy part is I'm debating the Aboriginal. Think about that. You did what I'm talking about on a league that's supposed to be wanting smoke, but you did what I'm talking about. He came out and proved my whole point.
Yep.
There are people under 4'11" regularly, and I'm talking about way smaller people than that he proved with his charts.
That chart, oh man, that chart killed him. I was like, bro, why would you put that up? You want me proving they not it? That was crazy.
Right.
He put a chart up.
That was crazy. Why would you put?
I can't wait to watch this slow cook tomorrow, boy. That saute finna be bomb, boy.
Y'all don't laugh, man. It was fun, bro.
It's only 6 or 7 people on the chart, right? They showing bones of humans, right? So only 6 or 7 people on the chart. 4 of them was under 4'5".
Wow. Niggas is ignorant, man.
You show a chart with 6 people on it, and 4 of them are under 4'5", and you trying to argue me that there wasn't no race of little people. Where they get
you
these
an idiot. Where they get these bones from? You think they just made them in the factory like they're making your meat you chewing on, you ignorant ass, drudgy ass niggas?
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to the brother Yahweh Truth, though. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. I'm salute to the young God and training.
Yeah,
Peace,
man.
brother.
Cause anytime you over there, I'm riding, man.
You
Anytime.
already know. Man, it's gang. You dig what
Yeah,
I'm talking
all
about?
right.
We got a bigger purpose, bro. We got a bigger purpose. We got to understand these is the young homies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they got bad bodies.
Really think about it. These are kids.
Yep.
I got a daughter who's 24.
Word.
So you dig what I'm saying? I gotta breathe on them. Why? Because I'm the realist.
Oh, word. That's fact.
Guess what the definition of faith is? A realist.
Mm-hmm.
An objective spiritualist.
Mm.
That means I can do it right here. I don't need no help. So
That's it, man.
they listen, you gotta have guidance and OGs that's gonna say, yeah, but and then not try to browbeat you with information, but just look at this. Look, see why we shouldn't do this, see why we shouldn't engage in war. Why this?
Right.
You
Practical.
see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna tell you can't go over there and do what you want to do, and I ain't telling you to lay down and let nobody do nothing to you. But what I am telling you is, nigga, get a fuck away from them niggas.
Right. Period. Make it make sense.
Right? Don't let them trick you off the map.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about on some real time. They don't understand Jaja real, like right now.
Right now, bro. All day, every day.
He don't even understand he gonna have to get around the fact, because I know how to hit them. They big thing over there is we Aboriginals, we been here, the ancestors, cool. But how can honor your father and your mother? First command with a promise that you may endure a long time on earth. How are you honoring your ancestors and you abandon what they believe and taught themselves? You showing all their pictures and their drawings. You talking about Quetzalcoatl and all these. So how you done totally abandon the spirituality then?
Right.
These niggas is crazy as hell.
They got their whole system repackaged, recooked, and re-rocked and given back to them.
Yep.
I just showed that tonight. Listen, it's in the Mound Builder Bible 35,000 years ago. The earth is my footstool. And in the Bible, how is it written during the time of the Babylonians, written in Isaiah, that the earth is my footstool? How?
They threw the baby out with the bathwater, cuz they found out there's some trickery in them. Fuck it all. That's what they did. And that's what I've been trying to, like, when I holler at them sometimes, that's what I'm trying to get them to realize. Like, yo, we all acknowledge it's a lot of trickery been done. But these folks ain't originated nothing. They didn't do nothing but steal. They the best intellectual property thieves ever. Nigga, these niggas don't do nothing but steal intellectual property and rebrand that shit. They still doing it now. Whether it's rap music, it's always been our or somebody else's talent that fueled everything they've done. So what makes you think they originated that? And then on top of that, to sit back and be so afraid of something that you won't develop your powers of discernment to go find out for yourself, you pretty much bowing down to the white supremacy and saying, yeah, y'all got it. Y'all beat the creator. Y'all outfoxed her. Y'all did the one. Oh, man. You ain't doing that.
And the thing is, that understand that they going against a movement that can't be stopped. You didn't let me in the door. Now you didn't. Now that they see the credibility is A1. So guess what I go do now? Guess what I go do? I don't even debate. I just go teach lessons. You dig what I'm talking about? I can gear a lesson and mix that Jaja in with that Aboriginal stuff. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, make it sound like a debate, and it's really just
you did it already. You got you got 4-hour videos with Aboriginal information all up and through it already. You've been teaching me.
Bunch of them. I did a one on the show, the very first 18 tribes.
Listen, now after you left, cause they was doing Bout was doing the I guess like introducing the next battle that's coming up, and so he did say because the dude was like, yeah, Kaz mine does. He was like, and Bout was like, nah, Kaz Aboriginal. Nah, he fam. He with the Aboriginal. So period. You know what I'm saying? They look at you like that for real.
No. They know what it is. They know when a nigga faking, and they know what a nigga real about
Yeah.
it. And you dig what I'm talking about? It's gonna be okay in the end of the day.
Yeah, it is. Them the little brothers and sisters, man. I'm looking for because I really want. But I'm gonna tell about. I mean, I'm gonna run some of these phonies up out your chat, bro. Because you got people here saying wild, crazy, disrespectful shit, dude.
And then won't come get no smoke.
Won't get no smoke.
You got to come. You got to. You can't be doing all that chat room warrior when you got somebody who wants some smoke right now. And now, see, this is the thing, though. This is the lesson I learned. You got to call they bluff. You got to be ready. You got to be sharp, and you got to be ready at all times, because now the thing is to just debunk you right there with your talking point and move on. I would never ever put that much time in to showing and putting in some work for it to be, you dig what I'm talking about, offered in or perceived in a way, in a place where it's not wanted. You dig what I'm talking about? You know the old saying, offering your pearls to swine. With swine, I'm just saying that's a condition of the mind, and I'm handing Jews over to a German shepherd.
They may not be swine, but you're still a dog, you dog ass nigga. No, I'm playing.
I mean, it's just that, it's not that they don't see it, they don't understand its value.
Right.
Well, another thing too, they don't know, because like the people that I have met that are really, really, really real about this, and I'm talking about from the creator's perspective, not, and you know how we already know what's up with the Hebrew Israelite dudes. I'm talking about the dudes that's really real. The one thing all of us have in common is, man, we be stepping and dealing with this in real life, bro. I'm fighting cases right now where I got lined up. Niggas tried to do me, bro, and I'm facing an aggravated assault charge, right? I just got it in June. I'm gonna show niggas paper, nigga. I ain't no nigga on the internet talking about this, bro. I'm out here real. For real.
Right.
Listen, the thing is, Jaja ain't never been no punk. And then for the people who coming out, you got to understand, we the very first fruits of the Cosmine era.
That's tight. We
the very first ones. Our OGs that's older than us for the most part. You dig what I'm talking about? Who was fake this? They was white folks. Very first niggas to touch this bitch, and look what it's doing.
Man, that's crazy.
Facts.
All praises to the Great Spirit, man. That's dope as hell.
Listen, it said it will be held 159 years. Sheila Shalom, when did you pick up on Owaspy, bro?
You talking about what year? You talking about on YouTube?
What year? First of all, what year you give it on YouTube, and what year did you get up on it?
I got up on it about like 05, 06. Then I put up on YouTube like 09.
Wow.
Listen,
I took those couple of years reading it before I threw it up on the tube. I don't even think the tube was up yet.
I was playing football from Madeira High School while you was starting your Owaspy lessons on YouTube, nigga.
Hey, dig this. 159 years into the Cosmine era, 2007.
That's crazy.
That's perfect mathematics right there. I love that shit.
It's like the you know what I mean? Because you got to go through the darkness. You plant the seed, then the seed got to crack the soil before it comes into the light.
I ain't gonna lie. The first nigga I knew who had this. Now I know black faithists who are older, they've had Owaspy 30, 40 years.
Right.
You think what I'm talking about? 50 years, some of them 60 years, some of them grew up.
That's what Big Brother Daryl said. His daddy had it, and he got it from his granddaddy. I was like, damn, because I remember I heard Selah say that it was published in 2007. I think you had said one time.
What are you talking about?
When was Owaspy actually released in the public domain? What year?
2007. Yeah,
that's what I figured. But people had Owaspy, but they had them before that, right?
Yeah, they was out. It was different.
In the 70s and shit.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking that they wasn't even really available until 2007. That's what my
For
mind
the
was.
most part, they weren't. This is
Okay,
when
okay.
in 2007 is when you get the Seventh Era Faithist version. You dig what I'm talking about? The one that got the colorful color. See the Jehovah Chronicles on the front?
Okay, yeah. Facts.
That's the Seventh Era Faithist version.
Okay.
You dig what I'm talking about? That was supposed to be held. It wasn't supposed to come out to 2007. How the fuck Selah working on it since 2005 to work through 2000? I think the net came out or YouTube came out like that year, 2008 or something.
Yeah, that shit was around. Yeah, because I don't remember like because I remember when YouTube came out, and I remember creating that account and actually being able to actually put together a video or presentation, and that shit had me stuck. Like, oh, this shit is dope.
Listen,
that's when they had the address book. When you had people addresses, like it's 25 addresses a page, and you could. So if you had your whole friend list, if you had like let's say 1,000 friend lists, you could hit. If you do a video, you could click the address page and click by 25s each page and just hit them. Which back then it was easier to get viewers and get your shit out there. Everybody that subscribed to you be friends with, they locked in your book. So you just do a video, click the link, and hit them every 25 pages. They let you rock out till you get to like 100, and you got to wait for a minute, then come back, hit them with another 25. I hate when they got rid of that feature because that was a feature that'll help you grow your page quick. And that shit was killing. Before they made them changes,
crazy.
Now it's like shit. You got to goddamn kick rocks. You got to kick against the pricks to get these motherfucking views. And shit.
not the Greek poetry.
Wait a minute, come on! That boy brought out Euripides. That nigga was quoting that. Evas came out saying, Romeo ass, face ass nigga.
I'm dead. These niggas speaking Greek, boy.
About quoting Euripides to Paul.
That nigga Paul, fool for saying that crazy shit, man.
Yo, that was crazy, man.
That's Yeshua? Nah, bro. That's the Nazarene, the Nazir dreadlock man on the whoop. Nah, man.
No, man.
No, sir. That's funny though.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to my sister Shabisha. Shout out my sister Yafa in the
Happy
crib.
birthday to it's Deshaun birthday today. Happy birthday, Shani. Salute to the goddess.
Shout out to I Am Mana.
That's true.
Shout out to Ray and Shay Jones. Oh yeah. Shout out to my Ema, because she better than your Ema. Hooper Lifestyles, y'all go over there. What Lawrence Burton talking about? Lawrence Burton said the thing I've seen about the debates is that most are so rooted in their beliefs, no matter what the gang brings out, they're so closed-minded and private study to prove their points. I mean, yeah. BC said, Selah, I think you blocked me on your channel, bro.
Who said that? BC a word?
Yeah, that obviously a mistake.
Yeah, that definitely was a mistake. If that is
for the OTK in the house, what's the word, King? Hit the link.
I want to unblock somebody if that did happen. I don't even know how to do that.
You just gotta check the unblock list and just press it. They'll come right back up.
Where the unblock list be at?
You usually press right on they little avatar.
But if he say I got him blocked and if he can't show his avatar, how that work? I gotta go.
You can go, or you can go in your YT studio. If you go in your YT studio, you can definitely get back into the back part and see who blocked.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Did Bronze go to the debate? Did Bronze and Yahweh was there in the chat?
I don't know. Let me see.
I didn't even know that I was out there filming when the chat was going on.
I think Bron shared it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Bron shared it on Facebook.
I did a little live this morning, and then I was doing some guitar playing, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, because man, I've been fighting grudges left and right for the last 72 hours. I swear to God.
You better get ready. You got a whole lifetime of fighting grudges.
Oh yeah, but I already know how to. Man, come on, man. I ain't new to this shit. I'm true to this shit at this point.
What you say? It ain't, what you say? It ain't on you. It's in you.
It's in me, Doc. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know a little bit more now at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, man. Hey, we gonna get to the slowdown. And your boy Cosmon just want to come in and tap in, man. Hey, listen, the slowdown gonna be bloody. You did what I'm talking about. They gonna call me Uncle Ball tomorrow because how the way I did this. You did what I'm talking about. I must have been looking for my sweet savor. You did what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna lie to you, Prince. I was cooking tonight. You gotta change.
I already know the saute you playing, man. I already know, boy.
I was over there punching. I was over there punching. You did.
It ain't even fair, cause you was over there punching on on slow boys, man. That's not fair. You bullying these niggas now.
Hey, bro, he agreed. Listen, Prince, I can't make this up.
He hit him with his own fist. Say, well, he was hitting him with his own fist, man. His own sources.
Listen, I can't even make it up, Prince. I can't make it up this good, Prince. He literally argued my point.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga ain't have no, like, for what I seen, this nigga.
That nigga hit the sorcery on him. Cosmo put that sorcery on him.
Go back and do that slowdown, and that nigga do. If he did what he did in the third round and the first two rounds, then yeah, that's some bullshit.
Oh, hey, listen, it was worse the first two rounds. He couldn't even get it. He couldn't even get it together. And then he had like 2-3 minutes. His whole thing went out. He ha and he threw it. It was bad.
Yeah. Whenever niggas get to doing that emotional hee-haw, that's what I'll be like, okay. I got that.
Yeah, it was bad. You did what I'm talking about, but the mission is complete. You did what I'm talking about.
The light went forth. That gamma ray can't be stopped.
It can't be stopped, man. You did what I'm talking about. I'm just shooting at a higher light spectrum. That's all. You did what I'm talking about. You just didn't know you was dead. You did what I'm talking about. On the battlefield in chaos. My bad.
This nigga said I sent you off the battlefield in chaos. You just didn't know you was dead.
My bad.
Damn, boy.
You was fighting back the whole time, but you was in spirit. You ain't know. My bad, man. I don't mean to do that. Hey, listen.
Hey, it's bad out here for these niggas now, man.
Listen,
this light far too bright now, boy.
Hey, listen, they couldn't stay. Listen, this thing is going to go viral.
You know, they said 2024 is actually going to be like 30-some X-class solar flares coming to the Earth. It's so much cosmonian light, like physical light coming to the planet, vibrating the cells of our bodies and all the fruits and veggies on the.
We had one 11 years ago. And guess what? 11 years before that, we had one too. And 11 years before that, we had another.
Oh, yeah. Sound like somebody studying their cosmogony and prophecy.
Hey, we getting close to that 200-year mark.
Yeah.
Man, what?
So that means
I was thinking about that today, too.
Yeah, we're going to a day night. That's a region of light. So things is going to heat up a little.
Hey, listen, listen, I know once we hit really we in the Odic year. We in the 11-0 year. So Ethereum light is, well, in a sense, we kind of if you're applying it to the Gregorian calendar. You did what I'm talking about. So we will be next year, March, 24 years from Dan. You did what I'm talking about. So the real Ethereum light comes again in the 22nd year. And it get ugly. So you did what I'm saying. So we're going into this 11th year right now. You did what I'm talking about. We about to go into this 11th, the 24 and the 25, and then then it's 25 to 36, 36 to 47.
Got you. Got you.
You know what I mean? My thing is, this the crazy part, and Sela brought this up. I didn't think about this till he brought it up. He brought it up a while ago, but it's a good point. If time is repeating itself, right, and we see what happened in the 1920s is repeating itself in the 2020s, right? Why would what happened in the 30s? You dig what I'm talking about?
Happened in 30s again.
But
that makes sense.
Remember, on that 100th year, that third generation date, you know what I mean? This is when they talk about Roswell.
Yeah, 2048. I mean, not 2048, 1948, 47 is when the Roswell incident happened. So 2048, expect some abnormal extraterrestrial activity going on in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Will it be like at a Dan? Will it be like a Dan? Because they say it's going to be Ethereum like forever. But after this point, they say it's going to be forever. There's still going to be the rise and fall of the arcs. But my thing is he said there's going to be Ethereum like forever after that Dan.
Hey, but not check it. Even in the Book of Atlantis, it stated that the land of Gautama is going to be watched over by Etherian from the time of Cosmon.
Yeah.
So we got Etherians now around us?
Since Atlantis.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's how I was under that auspices already. I was thinking that already. Because the shit that I be coming to my brain is not coming from the first resurrection shit. This shit is coming from high race.
It's like we on a road
trip. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like we on a road trip, and each gas station is like a Danine. We fueling up, go to the next gas station when we get low. So we hit that 200-year mark, 2048. That's a Danine. We're going into a region of light. So it's going to be environmental changes. It's going to be atmospheric changes. Because when you go into a region of light, what happens when you go into light? Things get warm, things get hot.
Right.
That global warming, it ain't that the shit warming up. We're going through a region of light, and the vibrational frequency in light speeds up.
Interesting too that we are light as spirit beings, right? We are melanated, carbonated light beings. So it's like when we adapt ourselves to Jehovah's diet, which is no death, don't eat no animal flesh, purify yourself. All of that stuff prepares us as a actual entity to receive that level of technological advancement, I guess you could say, of the spirit in the mind, in the soul, all of that. You know, I think that's
dig this. Look what Ray and Shay Jones said. And this is deep. It says, I have to go back and watch. I do want to thank y'all, brothers and sisters, for the knowledge coming from the camp side of things.
That's interesting.
Listen what he say. It's like fresh air coming out of bondage. That's deep.
What you talking about? You talking about Hebrew camp? You talking about?
Yeah, he said, thank y'all for this breath of fresh air. You dig what I'm talking about? Coming from the camp side of things. So obviously, the brother and sister is in like Hebrew camp.
Okay, no doubt. That's what's up.
Right. I'm glad that y'all see that we not dissing. We just showing the difference between.
Cosmon. Can you imagine if they was teaching a waspy on the street corners?
Oh my God.
It's over with. It's over with.
If them niggas think they got a zeal for truth now, that's why we call out these debates. That's why we called out the Battle of the Holy Book, to demonstrate to you in real time how potent these scriptures are, regardless of how you feel about how it came about. Regardless of the white man, it's just like martial. That's why I always compare to martial arts. When we demonstrate the technique, you'll be like, damn, I gotta respect that because this nigga just pinned me twice.
He just pinned me, nigga. What?
Lawrence, when did the age of Aquarius start? It started 2014.
Pluto just went into Aquarius It's at 0 degrees Aquarius right now.
August of 2014, we went into the age of Aquarius. 2024 to 2025 is the 11-year odic rate year. This is when the light turns up in 24 and 25.
You can literally sense that shit. If you can't sense that shit, you got to be some kind of weird.
Man, listen, we just mentioned Paul, and he been on trial for 2 whole weeks.
If you don't go outside and look at the sunlight, because I guess some people don't sun gaze. I guess they feel like they can go blind or something if they look at the sunshine.
Well,
but if
look,
you go outside and look at that sun, nigga, it feels different. Because look, I'm 35 years old. I'm 35, and I can literally look at the sunshine, and I could tell this sun is beaming different. It ain't never beamed quite like how it's beaming right now today. I could feel that shit. I don't know if niggas else, if other people can or can't, but.
And you know what's crazy part is because of the elliptical, you did what I'm talking about. We're actually closer to the sun and it's colder.
That's crazy as hell.
We
do feel colder too.
It's colder. Let that sink in. That's crazy.
That make no sense to me right now.
We go into our winter months when we the closest.
Hey, check it though. Hey, check how the cycles repeat. So we know. We went through the Spanish, the Spanish flu was COVID or whatever. The Great Depression is going to be in the 30s. The 40s is when World War II hit. That's when that's when World War III gonna pop off. The 40s, and then 2048 is when the extraterrestrial. Anytime it's warfare or after warfare, some more extraterrestrial shit start popping off. You start UFO sightings out the blue and all this. Remember, even in the Book of Wars Against Jehovah, when mortals went to war. They was present. They was either watching. Look at Constantine. Them niggas, Lou Monk showing the friendly visitors before the people and all this shit. The heavenly visitors.
Right.
So yeah, 2048, the 2040s, nigga, it's going down. It's going down in the 2040s.
It would behoove us to establish integrity and righteousness in community now. And teaching our children. Jaja babies need to learn how to eat. You need to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, balance right now in Cosmon. It's a big deal. Because, you know, I was having this thought earlier today because, you know, I was thinking about the Ethereans that are Ashars, right? Because they graduate and some of the goddesses, they all go into succession. So I don't know how it all works systematically, but I was just in my imagination subjectively thinking, that we got to get, not that we have Russia or anything like that, but if Barack Obama's administration is leaving, and then there's another administration that's coming up underneath that may or may not be as skilled in administering laws, whether they be Divian laws or what have you, right? It may be a little bit more darkness on the earth, or you know, it might be a hard type of transition. So I was like, how do I prepare myself for the transition? Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. But I think what they sensing is it's not a dying off. It's a healing. Is it okay? So it's like a disease. You did what I'm talking about. It's going to try, you know, to reproduce, but when the light is getting higher and higher, the disease can't live in the infected area anymore, because once you put a high enough level of light, it's not able to reproduce itself or grow. You talking about, this is why cancer study is using light and sound today. You did what I'm talking about, and they're destroying poisonous cells. And but I just think that's interesting how the times is lining up. You know what I mean? Because you did what I'm saying. Well, if we going into this recession that we seen in the 30s, right? It actually started about 27. with a change in the money. There was a bank recall. The banks called in their debts, and for the next 3 years, they wasn't paying out. So there was inflation through the roof.
It sounds like about accurate. It seems like that's what's in the wake right now.
Yeah, but they was doing that to replace a money. Remember, we went from the gold standard to the fiat dollar. We went to the U.S. Treasury note. Right? They made it illegal. They made it illegal. So they start calling in the gold in 30. In 33, they made a house rule that it was no longer like legal to have it. Certain people used it. You could wear it as jewelry or whatever. You dig what I'm talking about? But they was cashing in gold and giving a dollar amount for it. Before 1930, that had not happened.
So do you think that in 2030 is going to be a change for exchange for the paper fiat for more of a digital type of?
That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing they setting this up for the digital switch.
Okay.
Have you noticed that it's been hard to get change even at your bank?
Well, I'm poor, so I got change all the time. Oh shit! I always got coins in my pocket.
Like if you go to the gas station or something, they always talking about they out of change.
Oh yeah, it's definitely getting less useful. I mean, it's just getting less useful to have a bunch of quarters, nickels, and dimes of paper dollars when you got your phone on tap. You just tap the thing. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like you on the right. You definitely on the right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying we seeing the setup to a monetary switch. They calling it the U.S. Digital dollar. We're seeing the setup for it. Hey, y'all been seeing that commercials on YouTube? Call into this number. They got a $6,400 account. They're gonna give you $470 a month to pay your bills and all that stuff. That's to set that up. So you already got a bank account. So when they cut your money off, right, and your dollar is no longer good, you're gonna have to have one of these things to actually do anything. You know what I mean? So this is what they setting us up for. So, but it's nothing you can do about it. Just be prepared. You did what I'm talking about. But and so it's like a dying off in the time that the light is advancing and getting higher and higher. We're watching literally the death of religion. So it's gonna fight back before it dies. It's last hurrah and swinging swords. And remember, Christ gets his head cut off, right? But as his sword is swinging, you dig what I'm talking about? He lops off the head of another false god. You see the destruction. So we kind of see that revving up. So if by 27, 28 we see the monetary switch coming, we can just about expect everything else. But the craziest part about them years also was that in the 30s that they had the Great Depression. Right? Remember, the Great Depression was a atmospheric event where the West Coast got bombarded with sand. Nothing could grow. And the whole Midwest and all that shit, or the breadbasket of the world, you couldn't grow. You did what I'm talking about. That shit was getting swallowed with like dust. It's the best way to explain it. You did what I'm talking about. The crazy part is during the 1930s, much of the Depression didn't even affect black folks. It didn't affect us at all. Why? Because we had already had trees and plantations and And we just went in the backyard and ate what we always ate. We didn't even know it was a depression.
Man, the faith is got good.
Who's depressed? We're not depressed. We still got gold. We got land. We go right outside for free and eat.
Man,
and
make
then,
a bonfire and kick back and relax.
And then guess what? The crazy part is I cut one part of it off and the plant grow right back. so as long as it's light and sun and all this stuff, it just keep replenishing itself. And then guess what? Some of them you have to replace, but most times I can, the whole next year, I can stick my hand in the dirt and do it again. To where you have to do it for a year or two in advance. Come on, man. We're going to get back to it. And then
Jala gonna take care of the faithers.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We doing what they ain't. I see niggas down in Belize. Fuck what they talking about. I'll see you later. I'll holler. Y'all be over there. I'm going to where I can just put anything in the dirt, and I guarantee you within a week it's gonna be something growing.
Yeah, nigga gotta move to the warm climate,
yo. I'm cool without snow. I'm good with it. I did Michigan most of my life. I've mastered snow. Let me master some of this tropical. You dig what I'm talking about?
He said I mastered that element hood. That's crazy. I was teaching my nieces and nephews about the elements the other day, man. I love how simple Jaja is too, man. Even though everything sometimes be sounding so high-minded and complex, but really at the core of Jaja, he's so simply understood of all things. And just to understand that this is kindergarten and we got so much to learn, and that there are lessons. Like I love how Owasfi describes the types of angel classes and the stuff that we're gonna be learning. You know what I'm saying? Not only as mortals to understand it and contemplate it as a mortal, but to actually get to put your hands in it when you get to the Ethereum levels. But like you said, you didn't master snow. Just my little nieces and nephews out in the yard, they got a bonfire. They got the ice, because in the South Carolina right now it's like 28 degrees in the morning sometimes. So the little puddles in the backyard be frozen full of ice. And they over there got a bucket picking the ice out. They got a bonfire over here. They spinning in vortexes like they the wind. Playing little airbender games. Yeah. Firebender games like that. That type of stuff, to see Jaja's inspiration on the children to be able to understand these lessons. It's tight to me, man, watching them raised up in Jaja energy like that. But a lot of kids don't see it. Like I remember when I was living in the city of Fresno, California, down that way, a lot of kids, they don't even see the snow. They don't even get to go play in the snow. They ain't never been to the ocean. No, they don't ever make bonfires because the city won't let you burn inside city limits and shit like that. That's why I said, no, I gotta get my ass to the country, man. I'm sorry, I can't be in these drudge infested cities, Doc.
Yeah, man, and I'm just say,
unless I'm helping my niggas. But go ahead.
But when you go out there, man, and you do like go, to where ain't nobody at, that clean pasture, that fresh land out there in the woods, man, the air even smell different.
Telling you, man.
It's
but
just
Watch me literally say that's where the higher raised angels be at. I said, dang, I can feel it. That's crazy. I can literally sense these niggas out here. The peace in them.
Man, I'm gonna get back towards Guatemala somewhere. You dig what I'm talking about? Find me some iron mounds, and because I know what's in them.
What's in them, Cosmo? What's down in them, Cos? What's in them, man? Some of that. Okay.
Help the faith that's out a long way. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think. See, what they don't know is Owasfi is a map.
It's a what?
It's a map.
Interesting.
It tell you where some unbelievable shit is. And now we done heard in many times, in many places, stuff is hidden certain places and certain, you dig what I'm talking about? So if we can touch into these places that we know is there that most people don't even know exist,
Right.
guess what? Guess what? We could probably find some things nobody has seen.
Wow.
I think the 34 ships of Gautama are still here.
No way.
They can be found.
You talking about the ships that came on the water?
Yeah, they're still here. The boats, the literal ones.
Mm-hmm. After Pan was sunk.
Yep. They got a lot of people bypassed this in the story of Eighth, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When the Irons was able to get off, when the land showed itself, right? And it was able to get off the boats after 5 months, right?
Right.
It said they got everything off the boat. They was inspired. They don't even know how they was got it all off. And but it says the angels sunk the boats.
Oh yeah, because they didn't want to get back on it and go the other way again.
That also, but it says it sunk the boats on purpose to be found in the Cosmon era. A lot of people forget that part.
That's what it says, literally.
That's in the book of Eighth.
Oh well, let's get a convoy, man. We supposed to go find them boats. That's what we're supposed to do.
I think I know where they at.
I'm pretty sure you do too. I'm rocking with you. Let me go get my moon boots. Let me get my moon boots and my where's my super suit? What that nigga say? Frozen. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm definitely with that, bro. Because if that's what Osby said, I'm gonna test and prove. You know what I mean?
That's fun. What I'm talking about. It dropped too much random information. You did what I'm talking about randomly. Like you did what I'm talking about. Like it just dropped truth, and it don't give a damn how you perceive it. It just, you know what I mean? Take it how you want it. Whatever is here now. So you did what I'm talking about. And when you go look to it. When you go look into it in this supposed comic book from 1881, when you go actually look into the information, it's there. How do we know before it was ever even found by science? Huh? You think he made this up? There ain't no human in the world that's smart who could have known all this. The greatest theologians in the common era have said when they approach Owaspy, he said, Max Baer said, it would take the disciplines of 20 men in the natural and metaphysical sciences, and I say the top 3 in every scientific field, a lifetime. Take the top 3 men in every scientific field, a lifetime to firstly write this stuff and then vet it and source it and then make it make all sense.
Right.
Max Baer said it's impossible. It's impossible. It would take the top scientists their life, their whole life, to write what's in Owaspy and then to edit it.
Man, yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all it's different. Tapping in with Jaja allow you to open up you know what I'm talking about? Shit, if your daddy made every goddamn thing, what you can't have?
My mom used to say that all the time. She used to say, my father, I got a heavenly father. He owns everything. And it's all mine.
It's all mine.
If it's my daddy's, it's mine.
And so, you know, and the good part is, yeah, America mine, but actually all the world is mine. But actually, on top of that, none of it's ours.
Exactly.
You ain't made NAM continent. You ain't filled up no sea. You ain't made no wind blow. You ain't put no atmosphere around nothing.
At
you
all.
Ain't do shit but sit here with your stinking ass and try to deny all this creation because so you're just so hateful. You try to deny that there is a creator to all this creation when somebody is bringing you common sense. There ain't no watches nowhere without no watchmakers.
That's right.
Ain't no cars without a car creator.
They gonna learn, goddamn it.
You gonna learn.
But hey, Cosmo, man, I'm about to sign off, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to
I'm a little wary right now. I've been filming all day. Woke up early as hell and I had to film in the morning and shit.
You was filming today?
Yeah. I'm trying to get this next episode done up. And I gotta film in the morning. I gotta film when y'all starting the damn live and shit. I'm gonna still be tapped in though. Fuck that.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, your boy was cooking tonight.
What you say?
I said I was cooking tonight.
Man, you did it. Yeah, from what I heard, man, you was killing that shit. You know what I mean? You held it down, but like I said, man, the niggas put over there playing games and shit. You over there playing games, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. But the mission was accomplished.
Big facts. You dropped that megaton light bomb. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, planting them seeds at the end of the day.
If I can get one person to believe, if I can get one person to just look into the information, what more is a God?
Facts. You can bring this shit.
Man. Hey, look, tell them y'all go over there to See La Shalom TV, sub, like, share. Hey, Prince, give them your information for your site too.
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me at my YouTube is Prince Judah Vaughn. At Gmail, at YouTube.com or Millennium Zion. I'm trying to get my Millennium Zion. Y'all follow me on Millennium Zion at YouTube too, because I want the Millennium Zion channel to be able to go live on that channel instead of on my Prince Judah one. But I don't have enough subscribers on my Millennium Zion, so they won't let me go live yet.
Yeah, we'll get some subscribers over there, man. Y'all go to Millennium Zion, sub, like, share. That's the young homie Prince Judah Vaughn. You did what I'm talking about. Sub, like, share over there, man. Hey, man, thank y'all for coming through, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. More Mally, put this cook on this thing.
Slow it down.
You did what I'm talking about. You did what I'm saying. So, but yeah. Hey, man, thank y'all for coming through, man. As always, your boy Cosmon, man. I want you to breathe in. Let the light in, because I'm Cosmon. And I'm out.
Peace to
And oh yeah, put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, just that Japheth, that chow mein, that palpable, that tau mein, since sunset in the arc of Wayne, my brain moving like Tao Sang, so as above, it's so below, that up and that down thing, this flow is atmospherian, I call that a ground game, see water is knowledge, so if I'm teaching, you're learning, so how your God make a sun without vortexian current, see the pattern is ponic, I'm reaching out for my people, oh watch me flow through your speakers, you feel the force of the ether, and when the force gets the equal, I'm taking off like an eagle. Police pop the pastor yesterday for pushing Puerto. My DNA is Moshe. Mix that thing with higher water. My spirit rate is OTN. It's just a higher order. Got more light than Kavita. Rap a lot just like Tila. Went from sinner to saint. Shout out my big homie Sela. Got more torque than a sports car. Got more work than a door star. And the 4 million I make, I'm giving the Dr. Umar. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air. Oh yeah. Super 7 in my rites and ceremonies. I'm married to Jehovah, holy matrimony. Confucius say, in the words of Caillou, before you hit the tomb, be a bridegroom. Only got one question for Miss Susan B. On how to last Ahuin is now a ennui. Blame my inspiration, I'm just thinking thoughts. But in the way of God's, we gon' keep it short. Why Jesus wanna kill me, Matthew 10:34. Just a couple questions that I'm needing to know. Oh, watch me flow, it's so potent. Set the vortex in motion. Super 7, I'm floating across the Aegean Ocean. Oh, you a Muslim now, so I guess you making salat. Well, I'm a Israelite, I'ma make the method Shabbat. Got Moses on the bumper, super slap off in my spaceship photosphere. So I stay lit, peace and light to the faith is so yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up